Forget about Kobe. It's like skip over. It's MJ, LeBron, and like Kobe ain't never played basketball. He got 32,000.
Think about
never played ball.
the next nigga, they gonna skip over everybody else too. So let's get into it. So with that being said, I want to welcome everybody to Cut to the Chase. I'm your host K. This is my other co-host K, my other co-host Chris, and my last co-host Ibn on the end. Cut to the Chase is a sports music podcast. We break down just that, sports and music, and we get right to it. This show today is being brought to you by Tandem Music Group, Ball Circle Brand, and the Last Classic Hub. So let's get right into it. So with that being said, we're going to stay in the playoffs. It's NBA playoff season, and we're seeing a lot of great basketball right now. Few upsets, few things we kind of predicted. But with that being said, before we dissect the playoffs, let's talk about the regular season. What were your biggest takeaways from the regular season? Now, it's a loaded question. What was your biggest takeaways, surprises, and disappointments? Kay, what's up, man? You always got a lot to say. What you got?
I think my surprise was, I would say, it's not that Devin Mitchell is Donovan Mitchell. You're right. It's not that Mitchell isn't, him being a good player was a surprise because, you know, he was supposed to be a good player. But the fact that he literally became the best player on the team, and then when we saw Hayward leave, they didn't miss a beat. And for a rookie to do that, to me, that's.
I thought Utah was gonna get.
That's very impressive.
I thought they got shafted.
I thought they was about to go back to the dungeon.
I think
like they did when
they
Malone left.
They actually got better. To be honest,
it
looked like they got better. It looked like they added another piece. They could be another contender.
Because Donovan has what Gordon Hayward doesn't have. He has that dog. He's the alpha that Gordon Hayward is not really the alpha.
But we've seen a lot of alphas, but the alpha, who's the alpha from the door? Like Russell Westbrook is alpha of all alphas. He wasn't that in his rookie year.
Melo was. Melo was on Denver when he took that 17-win Denver team to 42 in the playoffs his rookie season. So Melo came
I don't think they were alphas. They were statistically they were, but I've never seen a rookie on the court like, oh hey, come here.
Iverson?
This guy, come here. Like AI didn't do that until like a couple years down the line when he did like a round.
LeBron did it.
Like he didn't do
Melo did it.
LeBron did it.
I think LeBron
did it.
Not to this extent though.
He did it, Ken.
LeBron was just good, but they still were getting led to an extent. Like AI was performing great, but I've never seen a rookie be a leader and then talk to veterans and stuff the way I watch him do. Magic might be the only one that I've seen do it. Like AI was and them guys, they're alphas because they're scorers, they're monsters on the court. But they still was looking to veterans. He didn't look to no veterans at all. He just was going in. He just like, I'm the leader. This is my team. Let's rock.
So what's your disappointment?
My disappointment is just not being able to see Steph Curry score 30 and Kevin Durant lead a team, and not being able to see Giannis play against like a Kevin Durant-led team and actually be on the same level because his team is so damn low.
Right.
Like I'm just disappointed again because it's like now finally get to the series, Golden State versus Houston, which we all wanted to see, but it's like watching the Pelicans play them, it was just like the Pelicans are really good.
Yeah.
But it's not even close. It's not even like, and it's not. How can Anthony Davis get better at this point? No, he has to go get LeBron to beat this team. It's the only way. But he got to go get Kawhi Leonard to beat this team. And it's like, it's only one LeBron. It's only one Kawhi.
And it's only so many great players that's going to change teams. Like, you can put a bunch of these Paul George, all these interchangeable tier 2, tier 3 superstars, but it's not going to shake anything up. Like, my disappointment, moving right into it, the Thunder. I thought they was going to be way better than, I'm like, okay, you putting 2 more guys with Russell Westbrook, and nothing happened. Nothing materialized. They played down to the competition all year. When they play good teams, they play up. When they play the Thunder, when they play Houston, when they play Golden State, they play good. When they play bad teams, they play down.
Stop trying to sugarcoat it and all that.
He's a great player.
He's selfish, and he played.
He averaged a triple-double a game.
Played for stats.
And listen, hold on. In the whole thing, we're playing for stats. you got to be good enough to go out there and attempt to get.
Nobody said he's not good.
You got to be good enough to go out there.
Nobody said he's good.
You can say I'm gonna go get 30, 10, 10 tonight, but can you go out there and really do it if you not that good? No, you can say I'm gonna go do it, but some people are just not capable of doing it.
What if they help you? What if they help you?
I can go stat chase if I'm good enough to do it.
Who did he lose to?
They lost to a rookie-led Donovan Mitchell.
He was trying to stop Ricky Rubio. He was trying to stop Ricky Rubio, who don't even score.
Don't change the subject. Don't change the subject. Don't change the subject.
Donovan Mitchell train in this chair. So we're not going. When I started the Donovan Mitchell train in October, nobody was in. Everybody was in here. Y'all niggas, everybody's acting crazy. You know what he's talking about?
I ain't giving you that.
No, you got to, because I started the Donovan Mitchell
train. No, you said it 3 months after the summer league.
No, I didn't. I started in November.
League, the ball averaged 30.
I started in November.
We all knew Donovan Mitchell was about to be bull.
It doesn't matter.
He was about to be
I
this
seen
bull.
a lot of people get 30 in summer league.
We know he was going to pull his work out.
I saw a lot of people
not like he was getting
it. Come on, man. Come on.
But anyway,
come on.
He lost to
summer league.
He lost to a rookie.
I saw a lot of guys over there getting numbers 25 in summer league. They came to the league, ain't do shit.
Victor Oladipo, who couldn't play with Westbrook, was really out there looking really, really good on his team. He was really looking good.
And what did Oladipo say? Yeah, I learned a lot from Westbrook how to lead a team.
That's politics. That's great politics.
You need a certain level of selfishness.
Magic Johnson.
You got to be an alpha dog. You got to be selfish. You got to be selfish to lead, right? And to an extent. Right? Kobe did it. Mike did it.
No.
They all did it.
You
They
don't
was
have
all
to be
selfish to an extent.
To lead.
Yes, you did. They
The
all
best
were.
players-
They all said it
the
out their
best
mouths.
players
They were
became
selfish to an
unselfish.
extent.
The best players became
We'll
unselfish.
agree to disagree.
You
on
gotta
that.
be
Let's
selfish to an extent.
Let me get
to
your
win.
point. Hold on.
You're going to be selfish to an extent.
You know the greatest selfish player they talk about has more game-winning assists in the finals than he has game-winning shots.
We making up stats on the fly. Come on.
That's not. We not LeBron in it.
We gonna make stats on the fly.
Hey,
hold on. Evan, give me something real quick. Who you got? Before we do, that's a whole other topic. Who we got? Evan, what you got?
My biggest disappointment, me living in the Sixers in Philadelphia, is Fultz, man. Because the Sixers is missing that score.
Okay.
And I'm watching them play Boston, and I'm like, y'all need a Jamal Crawford ass dude.
Okay.
And y'all don't got it. But it was supposed to have been Fultz. And
I think we don't.
I'm not. I'm not
It's
snapping on him. I'm not snapping on him.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, it's a disappointment because what happened was you started feeling like they could do it.
Right.
And I guess maybe it has something to do with the Eagles and just how the town is just going
Right.
And you started feeling like, well, you know, why not, right? And then you realize you ain't got that
Why
score.
is he on the bench?
Huh?
Why is he on the bench?
All right.
It's mental, right?
All right.
I ain't never seen. I saw your guy. I saw Kobe as rookie year average 8 and say, "Listen, you want me to take the last shot?
Yeah. And here's you the air ball.
It don't look like Fultz got that in.
He not
So
mad.
it
I
don't
don't
look
know.
like-
But why is he not mad? He's on the bench though.
Speculation.
He right about that.
Why is he on the bench?
You supposed to have an attitude. He not even over there with his face balled up.
It ain't coaching.
You let an undrafted
can't be coaching.
free agent take your spot.
We're gonna hold off on folks. Yeah, we're gonna still give him some time. He has a few gray areas. We're gonna wait till next season. We're gonna move right along, keep it moving. So we go to the second quarter. Let's go to the playoff. We already here. Let's stick to it. Has the NBA playoff met your expectations?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Take the floor, fella.
Absolutely.
I want to start with
by
you, Chris.
mistake.
Why? Hold on.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris? Why ain't make it? What's up, Chris?
Why didn't make your expectations?
Because this the playoffs. I want to see some game sevens. I want to see some.
You did.
Some clutch.
You
crucial
expected
games.
You did.
I really no.
You expected that?
Listen. No, I didn't expect it, but it's what I
But the
want. as a
Indy and Cleveland,
basketball
You
fan.
seen LeBron in Game 7. What
No.
more do you want?
Who you expected in the NBA Finals?
Who I expected? You honestly?
Cleveland and
The Thunder?
Golden State.
Let him go. Let him go.
All right, because here's what I said. Because here's what I said. Here's what I said. It was about matchup. Because I always thought, and we can go back, pull tape from months ago. I said if the Thunder played the Rockets in the playoffs, I thought that was a better matchup for them. But I always thought the Jazz were a bad matchup for the Thunder. So you know the playoffs
That
is
wasn't
all
about
about
matchup.
You had
the
bad matchup for them.
You had the most selfish player of this era with the most selfish player of last era. Then you had a passive aggressive guy, and you thought that was going to work? Two selfish bulls with a passive-aggressive Paul George. They say Paul George's bull be a little passive-aggressive. And then Melo still think he deserved 30. You know what I'm saying? And then Westbrook think he can average 50, 20, and 20. I won 4 games, but I don't care.
And he got the ball 38 minutes out the game.
That's what
he got the ball for 38 minutes out the game.
Against better competition. That's what I'm saying. They're superstars.
They have better competition.
In name. So when they play superstars in name, they always play up. Look at their record this year against the better teams. Okay, I'm Golden State, Houston. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so but when they played Golden State, was everybody there? No. When they played Houston, the other game,
I know.
Was everybody there? No. They played them once.
Twice, and they washed them twice with everybody. If I'm not mistaken, they washed them. That first time they played them, they beat the dog shit out of them.
Yeah, the first time. But yeah, they played up to them. Because when people play Golden State, it's the NBA championship. Yeah. When Golden State playing people, it's just another game. But when they play in the playoffs, it's like, okay.
But
now,
I don't really,
now we go to State.
I don't really think like I think Russell Westbrook go with everybody like that, and they just wasn't.
Yeah, he does. That's the problem.
He go with everybody like
that's
that.
the problem.
He play hard every night.
Because no, that's not about playing hard. It
goes at everybody.
When you watch
every night, attack.
When Paul George is in rhythm and playing the game, you got to go from constant attack mode in rhythm. You got to go to, I need to get my guy the ball. I need to get Melo his shots off. I need to get this going. He's saying, I need to score the ball and get my numbers up.
Evan, why you looking like that? Why you looking like that, Evan? Why you looking like that? I mean, you've been sizing Chris up the whole time.
No, because when that Russell Westbrook crap, I cannot get over the fact. I cannot get over the fact that he was out there trying to. He said, "I'm gonna shut down Rubio." He don't want to score. You want to shut Rubio down? Donovan Mitchell just running past. Kobe, John English running past. You know what I'm saying? And you stick at Rubio, and then he started scoring. And then he made you foul out because he gave you 3 fouls in the center.
Okay, all right. So y'all rather have Rubio than Russell Westbrook?
No,
all right,
no. But
who on my team? Because if I got James Harden,
you a damn fool.
Damn, boy.
He said,
keep it real.
You a fool.
Who
no,
I
can't go that far.
Who on my team?
Because I can't.
You a
Who
damn
on my
lie.
team?
You a damn lie.
I can't go that far.
Who's on my team though? If I got some scores on my team already, I'm gonna get Rubio because them dudes gonna get the ball.
Yeah, okay.
If I got James Harden and Kevin Durant,
listen.
I want Rubio.
If I had like the 2009 Celtics, I'd take Rubio over Russell Westbrook.
I would. If Russell
I'm
Westbrook,
not taking.
If I had Kevin
Russell
because
Westbrook,
Kevin Durant would have beat Russell Westbrook.
He would. If I had Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, yeah, I'd rather have Ricky Rubio than Russell Westbrook. Yes, I would. Yeah,
I don't want Ricky Rubio over Russell Westbrook over any basketball.
You want stats? No, I want cohesiveness.
I want.
And after I seen that, if Rondo is the player I'm replacing, give me Rubio.
Wait a minute. Watch this. How a Rubio team just beat the Westbrook team?
Because of Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, but then if you balance out the Paul George,
George too.
You got Russell. We got all on his team.
And Melo.
That's why I'm disappointed in
Donovan Mitchell.
That was my disappointment.
Let's keep it real. You said you the Donovan Mitchell. You put it on first. Right. Is Donovan Mitchell this year? If Russell Westbrook's his point guard.
Absolutely not.
Combo.
That's it. And he's supposed to be the point guard.
He might average 12.
Absolutely.
Like Oladipo did. He might be Oladipo.
Yeah, Oladipo.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my expectations though. Let me get my answer on. It exactly met my expectations because before the season started, I said, "Yo, Houston and Golden State matchup gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy." But we all knew that they was gonna play each other. And then on the other side, it was like LeBron probably gonna go to the championship again. I don't care who on his roster. I'm just tired of everybody saying he got all these garbage players because it's kind of like if you look back. It's not like George Hill didn't average a dub last year and just played with Utah. It's not like he just said, yo, I'm just garbage now. I don't feel like playing. No, he can't really play off of LeBron. So at the end of the day, even the other players, it's like they're not garbage. Nobody said Clarkson was garbage in L.A. Nobody said Hood was garbage when he was there. They just can't play off of his game. And it's fine. That's cool because it's not easy to play with Brian, even though he's a great player. And it's like, I never seen a team with a 20 and 10 big man. And people be like, yo, they have nothing. Kevin Love
They always saying LeBron got enough. They started saying LeBron ain't have enough in Miami. And Miami never didn't go to the finals. Never. And they was like, he don't got enough. They not doing shit. I'm like, how? They in the finals every year.
It met my expectations exactly. I think because everybody knew LeBron was going to smoke everybody because he has more experience. He's the best player in the league, and the other teams just don't have enough or whatever like that. Because, like, to be example, if Giannis had a Kevin Love, you would look at it differently. He doesn't. He has a Middleton. They're not the same.
And the Raptors.
The Raptors are LeBron's butt.
DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry won't even make the All-Star team out west.
They need to blow that team up.
They wouldn't. I would agree with that.
They need to blow that up
would.
Now it's time to blow
Oladipo might, but the position he played, he might, because it's the position that he played.
No, but it's time
they don't go by position no more. They just put
Toronto. I think
they would put 7 guards in there with Oladipo playing like he played.
Toronto, I think it's time to go back to the drawing board. So with that being said, let's go to halftime. We're gonna run to the locker room real quick. In our halftime segment, we do something a little different. We give you guys a sports music fact that you may not have no clue about. So halftime, we try to give you guys something that'll make you think a little bit.
Can I go first?
See, Evan ready.
I'm going last.
All right, listen. My fact is LeBron James is the first player in the NBA to drink Gatorade, Powerade, and motherfucking Aqua, regular Aqua, in the first quarter of a playoff game. 3 games in a row.
That's a hell of a fact.
And then nobody did that shit until LeBron.
ESPN,
Michael Jordan, all of the Wheaties boxes, all of
the ESPN too.
That's an ESPN stat for you.
I'm telling you.
I like that.
Shout out to Chris
Broussard. I like that.
I can't go after that.
I'm gonna let you get the last one because I'm gonna go with this is a joint nobody knew. LeBron James
y'all reaching. Y'all very
is the only player in the NBA history to score 10 points in a quarter with 3 assists and 3 steals on a Tuesday when the playoff game starts at 8 o'clock.
Oh, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, the 7:30 game is other guys who did it, but the 8 o'clock game, nobody has ever done that.
For y'all to know, we feel some type of way about these stats that ESPN throws us every morning.
Like
these stats are a little weird, so
nobody's ever done it.
My God's frustration with these amazing stats.
Somebody tried to point it out to me that Mike did it, and I said no, because Mike had on red sneakers. LeBron had on blue. LeBron's the first with blue sneakers to ever do that.
So this fight's fixed, in other words.
Yeah, that's what LeBron did.
What you got, Chris?
The most famous LeBron stat.
Y'all can't dedicate halftime to LeBron.
He got 7 fadeaways in the last 15 seasons. The only player to do it.
But who picked the
combined with overtime in the regular season? Y'all
who picked the 15th season? Why did it have to be the 15th season? Because
how do you know
somebody else would have led the stat? But they
7 fadeaways.
7 fadeaways.
They watched 82 games for 15 years of LeBron and the other 7 players on the list to determine.
Yo, ESPN,
how do y'all get these? Hold on.
ESPN, we need to know. How do y'all get these stats? There's no way y'all go back and watch everybody and know how many niggas did this many moves from 98, 99, 94. I'm sorry, I normally let them talk, but I feel they got me upset.
How do you determine what's a fadeaway? If he fell that way, or if he slightly faded that way, or if he was. How do you determine what a fadeaway?
How do you count it?
Oh man,
How can you count it and measure it? How is that measured?
If it's a 3 and he drifted, is
that
a fadeaway too?
Like they out of pocket, man. They out of pocket.
First of all, y'all getting them too much credit. I'm still stuck on how do you count fadeaways from a player for years?
I watched Mike fade away
so it's 400
for years. I never counted how many fadeaways Mike had in the game. I never said, Mike just hit start with 19 fadeaways in a row. I never heard that ever in my life.
450 NBA jobs, right? So over the past 15 years, they went back and looked at all 450 players plus the D-League guys. They got undrafted 10-day contracts.
They get switched back and forth, and people who got cut and all that.
For 15 years, you really 82 games times 30 teams. Come on, man. It ain't enough. You ain't got enough employees to do that research.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
But what about Dirk? Dirk faded on every shot. So
did
you not count Dirk's
No way, man.
Did you
There's no way
count
LeBron
Dirk's
got more than Dirk.
He's on the list. He got 7 too. He got 7 too.
So he faded on every shot.
Paul Pierce and
I've
LeBron
never seen him not fade on a shot. His standard shot was a fade.
He admitted that.
So because it was his standard shot, and he didn't, we're not gonna count that was a fade. That was a standard feed. So come on,
and
bro.
then they gonna stop with this the fadeaway that they running for LeBron now. They gonna stop running that shit. He walked his ass off. Anybody he walked his ass off. The one they running.
But great players get away with it.
No, this was a blatant joint.
No,
though.
you know I'm gonna go with Michael Jordan.
We got a couple.
Michael Jordan could push you in
all
all that.
LeBron though.
Great players get away with it.
We all LeBron. Can we talk about the creation of the buzzer beater getting the praise over the game winner? Right. Like when did you? I've never heard people say, "Yo, this dude has more buzzer beaters than somebody." It's called game winners. When Kobe did it, it was game winners. When Mike did it, when Magic was game. When LeBron do it, now it's only buzzer beaters.
Right.
Yo,
okay, we
LeBron
understand.
got a stock in ESPN.
It's like so. It goes back to the Kyrie Irving shot. I literally heard a dude tell me the block was more important
than the shot,
shot Kyrie Irving hit.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, are you serious? So if Kyrie Irving misses this shot, we talking about this block?
Yeah.
This shit was 2 minutes left in the game. But that's what happens. It's like, come on, bro.
Come on.
Now we counting buzzer beaters instead of game winners?
Yeah.
It was 0.4 seconds on the clock, Mike.
So
that don't count.
Let's just say
that's not a buzzer beater.
It's gray areas in these wonderful stats. So we go with that.
And we love LeBron. He's a great player. It ain't nothing.
There's nothing against LeBron. LeBron, you're doing your thing, bro. We're just amazed at the level of research that is being done to get these numbers. That's all we're saying. Like, shout out to ESPN. Love y'all. All right, let's keep moving. First out of halftime, we'll go to the third quarter. Then for the third and fourth quarter, we're going to take it to music. With that being said, fellas, what's the best concert you've ever been to? And I mean, like, this is.
I'm gonna let y'all go.
All right,
everybody got their.
I'm gonna say I went to see Hove at the Rose Bowl.
I remember that.
Hove and Justin Timberlake at the Rose Bowl. That was, I gotta say, that was the best because it's Hove brought his crowd out, Justin brought his crowd out, and it mixed, and there was a big ass party at the Rose Bowl on a Saturday night.
Major.
Like, that was like a major. And I went for my birthday, so that was like a major event. I was on the floor, so it was like it was dope. It was real dope. So I would say that Justin and Hove, Legends of Summer.
What's up, K? What you got?
Listen.
Whenever somebody start with listen, it's about to be.
It's different. It's different because listen, I saw the Jay-Z Beyonce joint, and I wanted to
say
that so bad because Beyonce works out. Like, you know what I'm saying, like really. But I'm gonna tell you, like, she had all the gadgets, everything. She's amazing. I haven't seen a lot of performances. I saw R. Kelly at the Tower.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna front.
Listen,
hold up. Hey, yo, I gotta chime in. R. Kelly might be mine too. No, listen, bro. I saw it. And he only gonna give you the first verse. But listen, I saw it for 3 hours. Cause he got that many hits.
I saw this nigga at the Tower, right?
The first verse for 3 hours.
I saw this nigga at the Tower, right? Listen, the nigga performed for an hour and a half, right? The crowd is going crazy. He did the first verse to every song. You know, you listening to the song and you mad because they switch it.
Yeah.
You was like, oh, he cut that off, but the song he put on next was just shit too.
You had instant amnesia about the other song.
Wait, but peep this. He performed for an hour and a half, right? And then he looked out. He was just standing ovation. I'm looking in the room and I'm just looking around and I'm like, every nigga in here is getting a box tonight. Yeah. Because these motherfuckers is just open. Yeah. So the boy looks at the crowd and says, because I think the whole crowd didn't know what was going on. I think everybody like, we leave and this is the exit joint. Yeah. R. Kelly looked up and said, now we going to get into my songs. And I sat back and looked and said, did this nigga just perform an hour and a half on hits?
That's
a commercial.
That's R. Kelly's show. That's R.
Commercial hit.
He did his features.
Yeah.
He didn't even do his song. Like, the nigga was doing like the Biggie, I'm fucking you tonight. No. Yeah. The nigga didn't do no 12 play or nothing yet, and everybody's sitting there ready to go home. And the nigga ain't had no band or nothing. He had the beat on, he had the shit playing with a DJ. and it was him. He put 4 holes in the corner behind some VIP, bro. And that was the whole show.
And that was the backdrop.
Listen, bro, he started singing like 12, playing all that shit. I'm seeing bitches pass. Oh, excuse my language. I'm seeing women passing out.
Right.
I'm seeing. I never really seen draws. I mean, panties
Right,
on the stage.
Yeah,
I'm seeing panties.
Went down.
This freak boy is grabbing each panty,
And
sniffing
putting
them,
it to his
and
face.
all that. He putting the panties on
They
other
going crazy.
They like with it. I'm looking like, oh my god, this is an experience. I wanted to hate the show,
You wanted to so bad.
but I'm like, yo, the bull is crazy.
You prolific with it.
I couldn't believe it. He did another hour and a half in his show.
His joint.
The bull did an hour and a half of Jones he was featured on, bro.
Yo,
I thought I was going home. I
They
thought
could have did a whole other hour of genres. You know, Kelton did gospel album.
Yo,
Yeah.
the
Christmas
bull
album.
he did like a Steppers 20
Halloween
minutes.
album.
All types of
He did like a Steppers 20 minutes. He
Yeah.
started doing all your graduation
Yeah.
songs.
He
Like,
got-
I'm like, damn, I graduating high school now? He started doing like, yo, he was doing
He
everything.
did the Pledge of
He
Allegiance.
did the trap in the
everything.
closet John for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, he did a whole
And
chapter.
we all sitting there singing every John, bro. The bull is
Nah, he
bananas.
was. Hey, what you got? Hey, take us home.
I ain't gonna hold you. My jewel probably small, but it was big to me at the time.
That's
I
all that
see
matters.
the locks at the time.
Oh, that's
prolific.
Nigga, that's never.
Back in the other
Listen, I don't
way,
give a fuck when or
I
how
had
old
my
I
tongue
am.
in the end.
Whenever I see
That
them,
was
I had the
probably
red, and that's when I was like, man, I was in that joint like this the whole night, and Kiss just spit with a red cup the whole time.
he ain't spilled nothing.
He just
Ain't
was,
spilled-
yeah,
ain't spilled none of the yak.
automatic
That's
school,
Kiss.
knife game like that. He just in the, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't do nothing, but you was entertained. He was like, if you dance too much, then you ain't Kiss no more. It was just, man, this shit was crazy, man. It
Kiss
was just
Cool
like,
is the cool.
it wasn't nothing like
the
it.
refrigerator.
Oh man, and then, that was before J Hood bugged out, and I was like the same. Me and Hood like the same age, so I felt like when he came on the locks, because I was a big locks and state prop boy at that time. It was, we was our era. That's what we loved. It was
30
like,
era, we was all.
you know, the locks was always older than us because they really from Biggie and them. But then when Hood came, it was like, oh, they fuck with the young niggas.
Yeah,
and it was just like, oh,
we connected.
man, that joint was the firest joint I've been to.
All right, well that's a good one. I like that. Was a great topic, fellas. So with that being said, we're gonna keep things moving right along. We're gonna jump into the fourth quarter. And the fourth quarter is a little unique. When we do like this verses and we mash up and we throw different hypothetical situations at you guys, and then we just pick them apart. For this one, we're gonna do Jay-Z's
This is my favorite.
first 3 albums versus Nas's first 3 albums.
This is my favorite.
The floor is all yours. Whoever want to go first.
I'm gonna go now.
The first 3?
The
first 3, so we talking about Illmatic.
Illmatic, it was written.
Written.
I think
Against
Nas-
Reasonable Doubt,
I think
Volume 1 and Volume 2.
And I'm gonna tell him why.
Reasonable
And,
Doubt.
and I'll let him do it, but
Okay.
I've always had this argument with people for years. If you take whole fame out of it, forget who Jay-Z is if you can, just listen to music. If you go Illmatic, then listen to Reasonable Doubt. Then you put It Was Written on, then you put Volume 1 on. Then if you put I Am on it, then you put Volume 2, it's like Nas be outspitting him on them joints, especially Volume 1 compared to It Was Written. That's like a no-brainer.
Okay. Well,
the
before
Nas, It Was Written blows Volume 1 out the water.
Before I let you bury Volume 1.
It Was Written blows
No,
come on, Kay. It Was Written blows Volume 1
No,
out
I
the water.
agree, but I say I gotta defend it because Volume 1 is like one of my favorite joints. What I'm saying is,
Nas is like big things. The Joan with Aaliyah, Dr. Knockboot.
Volume 1 had a million
Your
and
State
one.
of Mind Part 2 is better than every Joan on.
Where I'm from, before you do
Your
this,
State of
Volume
Mind
1,
Part 2.
hold on, I gotta get you.
Hate Me Now. Come on,
Listen,
man.
Volume 1 had,
come on.
at the intro, 1,000,001. It had Imaginary Players. It had Where I'm From. It had The City Is Mine.
It's the
But
vibe.
can I give you
I'll
another
tell you what killed that album.
Wait.
That Lil Kim song
Hold up,
and that
hold
song with Babyface.
Yo, can I give you an analogy real quick?
Go ahead.
All right, you remember like we compare sports and music all the time. If you go look at like the fadeaway right before Mike.
Okay.
The Bulls grabbed the balls. No homo. The Bulls grabbed the ball and did they like fade away? It kind of looked dumb. Like it wasn't no kick to it. It wasn't nothing. Then Mike came and gave you like
He put the flair.
he put a flare. He had a
flair,
kick
the
to it.
finesse.
He really faded and it was
Yeah.
finesse with it.
Artistry.
Reasonable Doubt without
Dead Presidents.
Nah, not Dead President.
Biggie.
Can I live? Can I
Matter of
live?
fact, I'll
Can I
say
live?
Reasonable Doubt
Can I live?
without the entire album.
What?
Without, I'm talking about without Nas' first
Without
entire
Illmatic.
album.
He said
Without
there
Illmatic.
is no reasonable
Because
doubt without
what
Illmatic.
I'm saying is like, and I'm not even gonna take it to Dead President. I'm not gonna take it in. Let's go with
Can I live?
Nas's first album, Illmatic. The fadeaway looked like the old heads Jones if Jay-Z dropped with that.
Right.
Now, when Jay-Z drops it, now he got the finesse, he got the kick and all that.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have had that. He was still rapping like the Foo Snickers. So at the end of the day, when Nas dropped that album, you know what I'm saying? It didn't exist yet. It was a better version of what Rock. Not saying it was no disrespect to Rakim. What he did was make the better version of what it was like when Mike came out compared to Dr. J.
Right.
He dropped that. He just took it to a higher joint. And then when Jay-Z came out, it was like, damn, this is hot. But it don't exist without Nas. And Nas is 18. So and when you look at the album and then you start looking at it like that, the first you got Illmatic, you got It Was Written, you got I Am. All of those albums are monster albums, but they are all Nas. Jay-Z still on them albums, he's still chasing a little bit of hits besides Reasonable Doubt. But Reasonable Doubt is scripted right behind Illmatic. It looked like he listened to Illmatic and said, I'm going to do my version of Illmatic. The same way Nas listened to Rakim and said, I'm going to do my version of Rakim's album. You know what I'm saying? So it's, to me, the first three albums, when to me, it's, I say it's not close.
Sonically, it sounds, sonically, and people always say this, so sonically, you think Illmatic and Reasonable Doubt sound the same?
No, because when you gotta, they're not on the same playing field. It's the same as when
Nas is 18 when he
he's
dropped.
18 and music
18.
isn't in the same place when he drops that.
He's 18, a
You ever
project
listen to
kid.
Tupac first album? Tupac first album isn't even mastered except the two songs that's the singles. When you go listen to the album in your car, you gotta turn the volume down when the other songs play because they sound distorted. When Nas did Illmatic, it was kind of similar. It was just raw. They got it right sonically, but at the end of the day, it was just raw.
It was like
him in the
like him
studio,
rapping over
beats and rhymes. Let's go. Jay-Z had a blueprint, which he had. He had the album called The Blueprint, and he says he gives the blueprint. But Nas gave you the blueprint, and that's why you went at Nas years later, because you knew this was fact. Nas ain't do nothing to you. You had to get him out of there and prove you was better because you knew you came from Nas, and he was an 18-year-old kid.
I don't
So
know
at
if
the
I'm
end of
saying
the
he
day-
came from him, but
No, not saying he came from him because whole Jay-Z is respected all the way. But I'm talking about that first album came from
influence.
Illmatic.
But it's the
That's
sound
why
of the
Nas
street
is on the
changing.
album twice.
But it's the sound of the street changing though. I
No.
can say, I just listen to what I'm saying though. Because Hov was rapping fast and all that. But this is what I'm saying. Like in Philly, for instance, when it was the DVD rap, it was a different sound than like most wanted in them. But it was like a copy of Beans, but it wasn't like that because it had to be different because you couldn't be that like that.
Right.
Chris was younger, and we was trying to like the guys that was rapping when I was a buck, they was trying to like touch like a Chris vibe because it was like the vibe. But it was like when you look at Jay-Z and Nas, it's like, is that New York vibe changing? Because New York is like the home of hip hop.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So you got like the educated rap era, you got like the fast, everybody, the jigga the A, checking the A, Y, Z, all of that, and then it's just like, and then the Nas. And maybe
Slow it
Nas
up.
just dropped first.
Slow it
You know
up.
what I'm saying? But I don't know
But
if I want to say that
but
it's
it
because
wasn't
you copied your album.
Rakim and what's the other brother's name? How am I disrespecting?
KRS-One.
They weren't rapping like that.
No.
They was giving you bars. Chuck D was giving you bars.
Right.
Nas was they young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he came out with them. He came out giving you bars. Where Jay-Z was following trends like he has always done in his career. He's great at that. He follows what's hot. That's why if you drop a beat right now and it's crazy, you're gonna be on Jay-Z
Hov
next
give me
album.
a
You're gonna be on his next album. And Nas still got his cousin who make beats.
Nas beats up,
from Bull.
He fired his beats up.
well,
And that's the
Hov
reason,
said
and that's the problem.
He ain't a businessman. He's a businessman.
That's
So,
fact. He's
at the end
definitely
of
a
the
better
day,
business.
You gotta respect him
The
for
issue,
that.
I think the main issue when it comes to like comparing those three albums to the other three albums is like Nas. Okay, you could say like lyrically Nas Jones better, right? But he got the whole package.
musically, Illmatic, it was written, was music. Come on, if I Ruled the World was on that. There's
not
one
song,
hit Jay-Z had that was better than I Ruled the
World. This is what I'm trying to say, though. Nas make you not want to listen to him sometimes. It's too deep sometimes. That's just reality of it. So when I say when you put the whole package together on how when I give you this album, how do you receive it? If you ain't got nobody that's like really into lyrics, they won't listen to the whole Nas.
But that's not.
I don't give a fuck. You get the best one. And I like Nas.
But peep this. Where do we get to the point of as an MC you're elevated?
Yeah.
Like this is my problem even with the J. Cole Kendrick comparisons.
Okay.
I love J. Cole. He's a talented brother. But when you go listen to Kendrick 10 years ago on Section 80, he's still on the same plight as J. Cole. Kendrick is at a point lyrically where his game has elevated to the average listener. You probably don't understand it unless you sit down and really listen to what the brother is saying. He's not going to give you hat and cap no more because he's somewhere different rapping. Why do you want the MC to stay the same?
No,
like I said, he's not.
You gotta make people accept. That's a part of being an MC is getting the people to accept.
So can we?
No, it's not. At the end of the day, sometimes you master. No, you're right. It's poetry.
Master ceremonies. I control the joint. I gotta make y'all feel it.
So that's
or
what
not
that's
feel
what
it.
it
I'm
comes
supposed to
from.
manipulate.
What poet? Like you're supposed to break the poet down. You're supposed to learn from his poetic bars. You're not supposed to hear it one song and know everything he was talking about. Like the Childish Gambino video. Childish Gambino was supposed to drop the video before the song because if people heard the song, they would have knew nothing he was talking about. But they gave him the video. And when you look at Childish right now, he's just somewhere else musically than a lot of people are, so he can do that. I don't want my MC to say the same. That's not even like Jadakiss. I love Jada. Jada stays the same for 20 years. There's never been any evolvement.
So let me ask y'all this.
It just hasn't been.
Let's end it like this. Let me get everybody's vote. Jay-Z's first 3 albums or Nas' first 3 albums?
I can't pick.
I'm going.
It's very hard because
that's
okay.
2.5.
Right. So what you got?
I got Nas.
What you got?
I can't pick.
Easy.
I'm gonna throw my mind in the head. I'm gonna say I can't pick neither. I can't go.
I really can't. I'm not even trying to say both, but I can't.
But I'm not even.
But how do you have the bars in the biggest hit out of the 3 albums? So one, he got the bars, but if you add who has the biggest hit, If I Ruled the World is a bigger hit than every song that Jay-Z got on the first 3 albums.
That's a whole other show.
Now was a bigger hit.
We're gonna get out of here. We thank y'all for tuning in. I'm your host K. Again, this is my other co-host K. This is my other co-host Chris, and my last co-host Ibn. This is Cut to the Chase. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.